In this webinar, I'm going to give you the recent updates of RGBlink Mini and Mini Plus. Here is the agenda. There are 5 sections. First, I will introduce some new accessories which has been available to you. In the second part, there will be an overview of the firmware updates. In the third part, we will be going over the features and improvements we have made. In the fourth section, my colleague Drake will give you a live demo. In the last part, we will have the Q&A section. Let's get started. Let's see what we have brought to you. First is about the RGBlink PTZ camera. PTZ means pan tilt zoom. RGBlink PTZ camera supports Sony Vista over IP protocol. It has just been launched officially. There are 2 models, 12 times zoom and 20 times zoom. It is compatible with our Mini Plus. If you need more information, please contact us. Now we have got accessories to be used with Mini and Mini Plus. We have audio adapter MSP232, which can be used for passive microphone audio input, and the MSP231 can support HDMI output to USB for live streaming. New monitor and recorders also for you to do HDMI output recording. And a tripod holder can help you to hold your Mini and Mini Plus during your live streaming. We have also added some cables. For example, Type-C to HDMI cable can help you to do a 2K resolution input using your mobile phone. Mini HDMI to HDMI. With this cable, you can use your single lens reflex camera as the signal input. Here are new firmwares of RGBlink Mini and Mini Plus, which has been released recently. The firmware version for Mini, it is V1.03. For Mini Plus is V1.19. You can get them from our official website, rgblink.com. Okay, let's take a look at the firmware updates. This is just part of what we have made on our new firmware, new features and improvements. Of course, we still have some bug fixes as well. Let's get over these features one by one. First is about the PIP operation on our Mini and Mini Plus. Honestly, the previous PIP operation is a little bit complex. Now I believe it should be very easy for you. When you are in PIP menu, you just need to press the left adjustment knob, which is also the volume knob, to switch between the PIP and the main layer selection. And you are able to change the PIP source for both the main and the background image. I believe this may be interesting to you. As you know, RGBlink Mini Plus supports PTZ camera control through Sony Vista over IP protocol. Now Sony, Lumens, Aver, and RGBlink PTZ cameras has been verified for compatibility. It's very convenient for you to control many PTZ cameras during your live streaming. RGBlink Mini Plus can support up to 8 PTZ cameras. And we will keep continuous update for the list. If you have any recommendation or request, please do let us know. Now, the interlaced inputs has been fully supported. We have added support for 1080 at 60 Hz resolution, and we have also resolved the compatibility issue with 1080 at 50 Hz experienced by some users. You can select any one of the 4 HDMI inputs for interlaced signal input, but it is only available on one input at the same time. Regarding the DSCP, before DSCP option is only available on the mini desktop app. Now it's available on board menu. You are able to enable the DHCP on board menu directly. Mini and Mini Plus can attempt an IP address automatically from your DHCP server. For the S button, now we have added a memory function for it. If you use the PIP function very frequently, you don't need to press the S button several times again. It will automatically remember the previous setting and will open the last menu selected. As for the chroma key, before you need to input the maximum and minimum value of red, green, and blue, respectively. Now the color picker has been added, which is easier and smarter for you. Okay, this is about the preview layout improvement. From the slide, we can see before we were using 4:3 as the aspect ratio. Considering the 16:9 aspect ratio are more prevalent in the market, in order to have a better match with widescreen TVs and HDMI connections. Now the preview layout has been adjusted to be the standard 16:9. Regarding the output resolution, before Mini and Mini Plus supports 720p at 60 Hz, 1080p at 60 Hz. Now we can support 760p at 50 Hz and 1080p at 50 Hz. As I say, so we still have some other updates, bug fixes in this firmware update. If you would like to know more details, please visit RGBlink website, rgblink.com. Go to support news. You will be able to download the release note accordingly. Okay, in this section, my colleague Drake will give you a live demo to show how the new features and improvements works for you.
Hello guys, this is Drake from RGBlink, and today I will show you about the more function about the Mini and the Mini Plus latest version. And the latest version of Mini is 1.0.03, and the latest version of Mini Plus is 1.19. So this version will bring the new operation or package change, the PIP model and its button memory function, and so on. And the first demo, I will show you about the PIP package change function. And before the functions, we more use the PIP change the background picture. It's such complete because you to close the PIP model and change the background source pictures and then open the picture in picture model and so chose the sub picture. And now we will quickly change to the left rotary. Okay, let's get to it. And before the demo beginning, I will introducing the old platform of our witness. As you can see before, Jeremy, my colleague, will just share the screen, and now you see all the signal is from Mini. So as you can see, this picture is from the iFormat signal input on Mini input 1, and another signal 2 is PTZ camera. Also, we will use this camera to remote control via my Android phone and to save and load some view. So it's very convenient. Okay, now I will preset another view. Okay, this place you might see the mini more clearly. And now we're introducing the picture-in-picture model package change. Please, the S button still is changed to picture-in-picture mode. Okay, as you can see, we can change the layout. It's more conveniently. And the important thing is this place have the A or B choose. It means the A means you can change the background picture, and the B is means you can change the sub pictures. So it's very convenient, such like um, okay, such like this, and you can focus on this monitor preview screen. Okay, now the B we can change to signal 4, and press the left rotary, change to signal 3, change to signal 2, and so on, or 1. So it's very convenient for these sections. So this is demo about the picture-in-picture package change features. And another is about the S button memory function. Okay, I will adjust the camera size and show more details. Okay, have you ever seen this? It's the front panel of Mini. And I just use the picture-in-picture model through the S button, and now I press S button again. As you can see, it's correctly enter the picture-in-picture model. So this is the S button memory function. If you change the mix, the switching effect, or you change the switching mode, so all this information or all these functions, if you use the last operation and press S button again, they will correctly enter the functions. So conveniently. Okay, so this is S button memory function. And the second is about Mini. This latest version is about the interlaced filters. So before we almost used 1080i and 50 hertz almost is this format. If you use this format, maybe the picture will getting sharper and getting shrinking. So now and the latest version is all Mini and the Mini Plus is support these interlaced filters. As you can see, this signal one, is a I format signal input. Okay, I close the picture-in-picture mode. Okay, so all the signal one is I format signal input, and before the version, you will see all this picture will getting sharper, will getting shrinking, and now you can see all this signal quality is such pretty good and so much better. So this is I format the interlaced filters. And the next is about DHCP. And this is features is already have in Mini, but not in the onboard Mini menu. So before we use open the DHCP, it almost connect to the expose Mini the software and open the DHCP. But there is a problem if you the first time to connect it to the router, and you must to know the router IP segment and change the same segment, change that Mini IP segment in the same as the router. So when the DHCP is on board, it's so much easily. Okay, let me show you. So we adjust the PTZ camera situation. It almost use the phone, and we can load the view, such as I will change to view 2. And now change the signal. Okay, as you can see, push the M button. Okay, there is IP settings. So there have the DCP switches. Now I already turn on the switch because I connected the mini to a router because I want to control the PTZ camera and use the computer or my phone to control. So this all this device in the same IP segment. Okay, so this DCP switches. So the next is about PTZ cameras. And you can see all this platform, especially the Signal 2 is connected to PTZ cameras. We almost use the Android phone or my PC or Mac, this device to control a mini and to control the PTZ camera. So it's very convenient as you can now operations before. So for this place, I will show more detail on the document or the my video operation guide. So you can see this is good, especially you use in real time, or you cannot move the situation, you cannot adjust the size of the camera. So it's so much convenient. Just only one. There's only one to control. Use the phone or your computer. Okay. So the next part is about introducing the accessories of Mini. Okay. Let's change the situation via my Android phone. Hello everyone. Welcome to this platform. So this all is signal from the PTZ camera. So you can hear there is a box. So all the in is a mini accessories, including some cables, including the recorder and so on. So let's unpack it. Okay, as you can see, this is you can unpack a mini, and there is a microphone. Especially there is a recorder. It means you can connect the HDMI port via the mini or mini plus HDMI output port to connect the input. And there you can connect another USB disk. So you can record all this video on your disk. So there also have the HDMI out, and you can preview. So this is convenient. Just only enter the button. It's getting start to record. And some of people most use the SDI because some camera, especially some professional camera, use the SDI port to transmit the signal. But Mini is only HDMI input port, so you need this converter to HDMI SDI to convert it to the HDMI. So this is MSP 303. So also the important thing is about the MSP 232, and these converters is you can connect it to Mini, and all this series microphone is can input in Mini, because before we almost use the microphone with the power supply input in Mini, but if you use this accessories and all series microphone, it's supposed to input. Oh, especially more there is a USB port to give the device power supply, such as your phone and such as the lighter. You can use this for power supply. Okay. So the next is about some cable or converters. And the first is the Type-C port to the HDMI port. And you can use your phone connect to the Type-C port to be a signal input in Mini. So maybe it's very important about if you use the mobile phone or show your phone user interface to the customer. And this is this port is micro HDMI to HDMI cable, because some customers is used for an SLR camera to transmit the signal and to be a signal input in Mini, you can use this port. It's also the RGBlink website. Also, this is a converter, and we call this a OTC because you can use Mini USB 3.0 port to connect your Android phone or your iPad Pro with Type-C port. You can use this device to live streaming. And while we taste, we use the USB camera, and this Android is almost support live streaming. So the effect or the picture quality is much better. Use this port OTC. So the next is this converter, and you can see this is very small because but the such powerful converters, and you can use the HDMI ports input in this, and there is a converter, and there is USB 2.0, and you can connect to your computer to live streaming. But the quality is not good as the MSP231, and it just supports 2 key signal input. And all this encoder and the quality, it's not as good as the MSP231, but it's very small. So much people will think it's convenient in this case. Okay, this is all the platform of the Mini accessories. Okay, the next thing it's about the ladder accessories. Okay, I adjust the camera situation to the Mini platform. Okay, this is all the platform of Mini, and you can see there is a monitor from RGBlink. It's small, tiny. You can use this HDMI ports to preview. Also, you can use this to program. So it's a 3 ports. And there's 3 ports. You can add your phone. This side is to Mini. This side is monitor. Also convenient and good. So this live demo is all this. So thank you for watching. And let's back to the journey. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.